There is one person that we need to hear from. One person that can give us the answers that Jamaicans so desperately need, especially in these uncertain times. We need to find Maas Tom. It's another episode of Campaign Chronicles. I'm your host, Davina, and joining me this week is my co-host, Jodi-Ann Quarrie, attorney at law. Hi, Davina. Hi. Let's talk about the leadership debates that happened last week.
Yes.
First off, Maas Tom.
I'm not so sure about Maas Tom, Davina. Davina, the Prime Minister has referred to Maas Tom before as an elderly gentleman who he speaks to, who told him, do the right thing. Andrew held up his finger, ink-stained finger, and said, do the right thing after voting for him. We've heard about Maas Tom before, but Maas Tom came in the introduction in the speech that the Prime Minister made, and then came in the debate. At the second time when I heard about Maas Tom, I wasn't so sure that Maas Tom was even real.
Maas Tom called me before I came to debate, and he said he was reading Peter Papa Tax Phillips' manifesto. And in that manifesto, he was caught by the promise of $48,000 per year per household. And he said, let me check that. And that worked out to about 200 billion Jamaican dollars.
So, Maas Tom now, I want Maas Tom's phone number. I want to know why Maas Tom can be called the Prime Minister.
Call us. We need an interview. We need to hear how
share,
we get Andrew number. Because I don't have
Prime
it.
Minister number with the rest of it. Because Maas Tom having regular conversations with the Prime Minister, and I would have want a little regular
I want to know what kind of
with Prime
clearance
Minister
him
too.
have.
Well, Maas Tom clearly know who him need to know. You need to look into your life, Davina.
I need to examine
mine.
myself.
But
You saw that they also made a Maas Tom Twitter account after that said, Andrew stop saying like by me.
Jamaican Twitter remains undefeated.
Let's also now go to Andrew again, calling Dr. Peter Phillips Papa Tax.
Maas Tom said to me, tell Papa Tax Phillips that me poor, but me no fool.
I'm not quite sure Papa Tax did catch like it's supposed to catch. I know that when what is his name? Floyd Green had indicated that the People's National Party was supposed to be called the Pipeline National Party. That one connected with quite a number of people. And they were taking it as saying, that explains how the People's National Party has explained what it is that's going on. It was already in the pipeline. You only executed these projects. However, Papa Tax, I am not quite sure Papa Tax like Maas Tom connected it.
Then Dr. Peter Phillips, Dion asked him,
Win or lose, Dr. Phillips, would you commit to nominate a slate of at least 50% women to the Senate?
There are many factors that impede women's participation. The support for child care, for example, in the House and Senate, and generally is one such factor. The fact that women carry a greater share of household work is also another factor.
Many people took away from that this idea that the opposition leader wanted people, especially women, to stay home
and do housework. That's what they got, yes.
They could not manage and navigate the work of a parliamentarian or a senator and what were considered to be household chores. Now, understand that there are many women who are still constrained by household chores and don't have the opportunity to navigate certain spaces. But here in a political organization, you only need to find 2 more women, or 3, or 4. You tell me say the whole of PNP not had 2 more women, 3 more women, or 4 more women put in? What a shame, sir. Rough. Very rough.
who do you say won the debate overall?
Overall, both men did so well that it really could have gone either way, but we gave the edge to Dr. Phillips.
Okay, good. So now that the debates are over, it's time to focus now on election and our favorite independent candidate, Ras Astor Black. He has released his manifesto, and one of the things he plans to do is rename the North Coast Highway to Reggae Highway.
I don't mind it. Ras Astor Black has come out with a manifesto, one single page, I think 4 or 5 points on there. But you know what? That manifesto look better than some other people who come out, you know.
All candidates should have a manifesto, to be fair. Everybody.
Especially at the constituency level. I don't care what the national plans are. Which road in my area you fix. How you get me water? How you help me in my constituency?
He says he also plans to break up the monopoly that Digicel and Flow have on Jamaica. I want to tell you, Ras Astor Black, I wish I did my constituency, because me, Tired for the buffering. Tired of it. Ras Astor Black, you don't have my vote, but you have my support. I hope that goes towards something.
Are you in Ras Astor Black's constituency?
No, but I will support him from afar.
Okay.
The next independent candidate that we can't seem to shake, Rohan Chong.
Why you say it's so sad and somber? You know, say ads every single day, morning, noon, and night.
I'm not going to go and say ad because the one I am seeing is just his face on the TV, like no sound, nothing. And
But the purpose of advertising is to give attention. Have you been paying attention to Rohan Chong?
I have not because...
No. Do you know his name? You know him whole name?
True.
Name the rest of the independent candidates. Do you know their names? No. Do you know which constituency he's running in? Yes, you do. Manchester Central. Do you know his symbol? Very much so. Do you know he's a businessman? Very much so. Do you know his symbol? The yin yang.
The yin yang.
Good. So he has done everything you need to do to let people know that he's a candidate.
Rohan says he's considering, based on his research, and so he thinks he's going to get about 8,000 votes in his constituency.
Yeah, I forgot watch it that day.
So,
I go want to see all of the 8,000 will come
this
out.
sound like a swing seat.
If on the day he gets 8,000, that will be something. I don't think there's any independent candidate in Jamaica that's got that much.
If he gets 8,000 votes on that day, Rohan, I'm going to push over Jodi, and this seat is yours for the next Campaign Chronicles.
MP-elect Rohan if he wins.
I'm sorry. Ras Astor Black, I would like to see your ad and some black drums, and then, we can shove over Jodi.
This idea only involves shoving me over. No!
And this seat can also be yours, Ras Astor Black.
I think so as well.
Anyway, you take it.
Anyway,
you get shoved
over. Really, me a custom at this point in time. I'm ready.
If you run for MP, then say.
I don't have any money for run no ad. I can't play them that game. I not have it. I have crackers money. I not have the expensiveness.
You can stand up what's for tree with one sign. I am Davina. Thank you for joining us for this week's episode of Campaign Chronicles. And Jodi, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yes. We'll have you another time if Rohan doesn't win.
I can't promise I'm going to come for the shuba for the cheer though. Maybe I'm not available.
You see, that's why I'm not voting for you.